Hello everyone, welcome to the channel today. I'm excited that you're here and I'm excited to be here. So with that being said, thank you for those of you that have gone to my website, shirleyallred.com, and who have left comments, who have sent donations in. I truly appreciate it because it helps the channel keep going and it can, and for those that you who have shared it spreads the word. So for those of you that don't know me and may be new to the channel, I live up in the mountains of Utah, and I've named the place Different Dimension Acres because I really do live in a different dimension than most people. Okay, I haven't watched TV in over a year. I just process things different, and I process things more on the 5D level versus the 3 dimension level. So with that being said, I'm walking you through a technique today, which is an NLP technique. NLP stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming, which it's the study of human excellence. So our bodies, the only way our subconscious has to communicate with us is to give us symptoms, whether it's through a mood, an emotion, some part of our body that's not functioning, or is not in alignment as it was when we were little, which means we've created an emotion somewhere through experiences and situations from the past. So with that being said, think of something that you would like to know more about. This could be a mood, emotion. It could be a wart. It could be your thyroid. It could be. I've used this technique for depression. I've used it for bipolar. I've used it for numerous things, and I'm currently actually communicating with my thyroid, and because I wasn't born with a thyroid, hypothyroidism, how do you say that? Yet somewhere along the line, I've created it, and I know what it's from. So it's been time to communicate with it and bring it into alignment. So think of something that you would like to bring into alignment within your body. So as you do this, you can either sit down, stand up, lay down. It really doesn't matter. So think of this thing that you would like to know more about. And as you think of this part of you, it's kind of like playing a kid game now, okay? So imagine this part being right in front of you, okay? And when this part is in front of you, notice what it looks like to you. Now, there's no right or wrong way. Whatever comes to you is going to work for you, okay? If I tell you what comes up for me, it's not going to resonate within you. So just imagine whatever comes up for you, what this part of you looks like, okay? And when you're looking at this part, notice if it's black and white or if it's in color. Notice if there's a smell associated with it. Notice if there's movement or if it's still. Just be aware of anything that it wants to bring to your attention at this moment. And now, if you could imagine giving that part of you a voice, what would that voice sound like to you? What would the tone be like? Now thank that part of you for communicating with you. And now, imagine that you could become that part of you. Just like, I don't know if you've heard, but you can like pretend like you're stepping in somebody else's shoes. Just do that with this part of you that's in front of you. And as you do that, notice what you feel like being the symptom, looking back at you, the person. As you do this, what does that part of you have to say to you, the person? As you, the person, listens respectfully, no response from your part at this time. You're just simply, you have a curious mind and you're simply listening. So listen with respect. What is this part of you attempting to get for you? How has this part of you felt? And now take a few moments to ask this part of you anything that you would like to ask it, so that you get a clear understanding. You may even want to ask this part of you, when did it begin? How old were you, the person, when this part of you was created? Very nice. Very nice. Now thank this part of you for communicating with you. And if you were to imagine or ask this part of you, because this part of you knows what it needs, what would this part of you need at this time? What emotion would it need? Now thank this part of you. And now come back into your own body, looking down, seeing your feet, what you're wearing today. Now it's your turn to talk and communicate with this part of your body, as this part of your body is still right out in front of you. So begin by telling this part of you what it makes you feel like. How does it affect your everyday life? As this part of you listens respectfully, how has this part of you hindered you in any way? How has this part of you stopped you in any way? Now, again, ask this part of you what it needs at this time from you. You may hear an answer, you may feel an answer, you may see an answer, you may hear an answer. And whatever this part of you needs, remember a time when you had that ability, a situation or experience where you felt the emotion that this part of you is wanting and asking right now. And imagine you can give this part of you that emotion. now share with that part of you how you used to feel. How that part of you, how you felt. As this emotion that you've given to that part of you integrates within that part of you. And now, tell that part of you how you see the future, with that part of you being more resourceful. Now that that part of you has more insights, knows what works best for you. And now tell that part of you that you're sorry for not knowing how to communicate with it. Forgive yourself for not knowing how. To communicate with it. It's not something we learn in school. It's not likely our parents taught us how to communicate with our body. I don't know about you, any doctor I've gone to, they've never explained to me how to talk to ailments or within my body. So forgive yourself for not knowing. And now, close your eyes for a minute and just, when you close your eyes, you're not going to see that part of you for a moment. And on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to notice that part of you again. This time you're going to see that part of you in a different light, in a different perspective. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes and notice what that part of you looks like now. Notice the difference of what it looks like now from what it looked like prior. Now ask this part of you if it would like for you to communicate at another time. Does this part of you need more attention? And if it says yes, set up a time with it. And hold yourself to that time. By holding yourself to that time, it's building a sense of trust between you and this part of you. It's bringing a connection with the two of you. Because somewhere along the line, through experiences, you have created this part of you. This part of you that really wanted to be heard, or really wanted to be felt, or really wanted to feel love. So with that being said, thank yourself and thank this part. And if it does want you to communicate again, take the time to communicate with it as many times as it needs. And you will be amazed at how your life will change. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. May you have a wonderful day and evening. Namaste.